Hello! It has been a while since I've made one of these. Generally, I didn't make one because there was a comment that was made about roughly a month after I made my last post from somebody dear to me that seemed to give a derogatory connotation towards my videos and such, and kind of really bothered me for a while. And then you know what I said? I pretty much just said screw it. She's entitled to her opinion. Anyway, I am back to wearing no shirt. I am sorry for that if you are offended. It is burning hot down here. I have one, two, three, four. I have 4 fans going on me right now, and I cannot. And I'm still like just wearing boxers, and I can't deal with this heat. It's killing me. Um, I'm going through a lot of water right now. I'm really trying to stay hydrated for all of this. So anyway, the latest things. One, tomorrow I have an interview with EA Games, with the managers there. I'm trying to get a job there. It will make me very, very happy if I actually get it because I haven't been employed since last September, and I'm really getting tired of not having a job. I have to have something to do. Even World of Warcraft, which I love and I still play and such, uh, I'm losing focus, and I need something to do. My sleep schedule's fucked up, and I need stability, and more importantly, I need a way to get money to come into my account, other than unemployment, because unemployment really doesn't cover a whole hell of a lot. Um, Other things that have happened. Well, earlier this month there was a featured game in the cam for Dallas, which was a complete and utter blast. I had so much fun. Uh, Requiem, the character Talon DeHart, just he it was so much fun, and I enjoyed it. Plus I got to hang out with the Dallas people, which I don't get to do very often, but I really need to try. I wish Dallas was closer so it would be easier to drive up there. As it stands, San Antonio and Austin have this rotating schedule thing going on where the first and third weekends of the month are Austin games, and the second and fourth are San Antonio games. So for Requiem we get to go the first, or we have it here for the first. The second weekend is San Antonio. The third we play Camarilla, and the fourth is Requiem again. So I get a lot of Requiem role playing, which is good because something major happened in San Antonio last game where somebody, the person who's in charge of the Axis division of the Order Dracul. If you don't understand this game, you're gonna be completely lost. But the Order Dracul, he went and he murdered a 7-year Chronicle character. It was major, and the reason that it happened, in my opinion, is a little shady. I think it's wrong that somebody's using a character from another venue entirely. In this case, it was Mage, to contract the vampires to kill a couple of people. It just, for a reason that was kind of flimsy at best. But in character, my character's all, okay, this is interesting, and let's see what happens. So now there's all the drama of somebody dying that was in play that long is going to be really, really important for the next game to see how everything goes. Also, there was a few other things that happened in the Order of Cool meeting that just have us going, oh my god, because the murder of that one person wasn't even the big thing, not at least for the Order. But that's the vampire game. Other things, the Glee season finale, it sucked. It sucked so badly. I really hated it because in what world does Rachel get into Nyada and not Kurt? She fumbles her audition. Yes, she did a good job at nationals and such, but Kurt did a fantastic job to begin with, and he didn't beg and grovel and plead and browbeat his way into getting the recruiter to come and see him. Where is that? What exactly is that saying? Then, after we find out Kurt didn't get in, the rest of the episode is all about Rachel. And there's still the question of what's Kurt going to do now? What was his fallback plan? You don't get any sense of what anybody else other than Rachel is going to do over the summer, next fall, other than the fact that Santana is going to New York as well, but even then it's just kind of It's mentioned in the beginning because they have Gloria Estefan show up as her mother, which, don't get me wrong, Gloria Estefan rocks. I love her. I've seen her in concert. We're actually the one right after her at therapy when she got her into that bus accident and stuff back in the 90s. I went to that concert and it was awesome. Um, anyway, the Glee season finale just left me with a bad taste in my mouth. I much more enjoyed the episode where Tina got hit in the head and had the alternate reality experience, because watching watching Finn and Puck like cuddle up to each other was adorable. It is summer now, which means that the summer series are back. I don't have a lot of summer series that I watch. Sundays is the big one. Two series. The Glades on A&E, which I have been faithful to since season 1. Only complaint I have about that is that Jeff, Callie's son, over the course of the year, he must have shot up to like 6 foot at this point. I mean, he was a little kid in the beginning, so it's kind of weird to see him taller than his mother at this point. There's True Blood, which of course is incredibly awesome, especially because it's got Christopher Maloney. He is back on HBO, which I'm hoping means that we will get lots of naked scenes with him. He was naked a lot in Oz. He did do a few full frontals, which even though the context of the scene made it look kind of gross, it's still naked Christopher Maloney, so there's still yumminess involved. Jason, for a change, is keeping his clothes on, and I'm really enjoying the storyline that they're doing with him and Jessica now. Monday is another big one. Teen Wolf. Yes, I watch that show. I love that show. I think it's great, and the general thing that we do, me and my friend Sean, I will download Teen Wolf and True Blood and burn them to my beloved 16-inch portable drive, and then I'll head on over to his place on Wednesday. This week is Thursday. We'll have dinner. We will watch both of those episodes because he doesn't have HBO, and he's busy when Teen Wolf is on. So we sit around and we watch that, and that's our bonding experience. This week we're not doing it because the summer is just so hot. All the fleas have suddenly woken up, and somehow they got up to his second-story apartment, and they've gone nuts. So he's having his place fumigated this week, or at least until Thursday night. There are other things that have been going on, but mainly my life has been revolving around still staying inside, trying not to do a whole hell of a lot. It's a money cost thing. I have gone to the bars a few more times than I needed to this past weekend. Truthfully, looking back on it, I probably shouldn't have. Not just because I'm out there drinking and spending money and I'm diabetic and everything. Mainly because when I go out there, there are some people I don't really want to see or deal with. So I end up sitting in a corner reading my phone, my Connor stories on my phone and stuff. So it's not really a good productive means of spending my money, since I go out there to try and be social, at least with some people. A couple nights ago, I was actually downtown with my friends Talon and Christian, and they ended up. No, Talon, by the way, is a real person that I based my character in Requiem off of. We were down there for a while. I ended up going back to their place and passing out for a little bit, waking up because we went to happy hour, and I woke up about 9 o'clock and got a message that one of my friends who just moved into town, she was downtown. She wanted to know if anybody was mass text, if anybody wanted to join her. So I went down there and drank a little bit more, and then eventually came home. Although I will say I got a hell of a lot of exercise for that, so that was all good. I think that's generally the long and the short of it for now. I could talk a lot more about Requiem and about the death of Courtney Huntington and at the hands of Whisper, but I think there's enough information going on around about that one that if I say it, there's a chance of somebody seeing this and going the entire metagaming way, and I just don't want to have to deal with that. So thank you for listening, and goodbye.